Mixing magic and monsters is not something that should be attempted by a mage, which some mages of course have to learn the hard way. Alzurs in his life was often involved in the mutation of living beings, which most notably included witchers. But he didn't stop there. He presumably wanted to test his limits, and to do so he created several new spells. Some were more commonly known by mages, like Alzurs Shield and Alzurs Thunder. Some other spells, however, were not recommended to be cast. The most notable being Alzurs Doppelcross. With Alzurs Doppelcross, it is possible to create giant versions of monsters. And you can already see why this is a bad idea. Well, Alzurs had to find this out the hard way, when he decided to use it on a Viy in the city of Maribor. The Viy started out as a creature similar to a giant centipede, which is dangerous enough as is, but Alzurs' influence combined with a bit of bad luck resulted in the Viy becoming enormous and very, very powerful. In fact, the beast was far too strong for Alzurs, and it fought hard to be free. The Viy killed Alzurs and went on a rampage across the city of Maribor. While Alzurs was alive, he was trying to hold it under his control, but now that he was no more, the Viy was free to do what it wanted. That day, half of the entire city of Maribor was destroyed, and many people died due to them being eaten by the Viy. A lot of the destroyed buildings were of elven origin, and after they were destroyed, humans built on their foundations. The Viy, however, would be far away before they would attempt to rebuild. It became a day for the history books, and a cautionary tale mages would often repeat to keep others from using Alzurs Doppelcross. The Viy, after it had massacred the people of Maribor, was seen moving south, across the Yaruga, towards Riverdale. Here, it fell into a deep slumber, so deep in fact that it might have never woken up again if it wasn't for the mages from the Brotherhood that decided to study Alzurs' last creation. Upon seeing the beast, they were surprised at the beast's enormous size. They knew it had destroyed the entire city, but they didn't expect it to be that gigantic. They tried to be careful when they approached, as the sight of the Viy terrified them. With blinding spells they sought to weaken the beast. However, unbeknownst to them, the Viy was very magic resistant. None of the mages left the scene alive. They all perished to the gigantic centipede. After this incident, the Viy was never seen again. It seemed to have disappeared. Yet there were some rumors. Allegedly, there had been a massive shadow that moved through the forest and headed south towards Dol du Loch. Dol du Loch is described as being a place where witchers go to die. A hell on the continent, with more monsters than anywhere else. Iskith is a children's playground compared to Dol du Loch. It was once a beautiful valley, before the conjunction of spheres took place. After the conjunction, however, it became infested with all manners of monsters and beasts. Some witchers, of course, went there to slay beasts. There, however, have only been two ghouls that could lead them there, with both of them having the same outcome. Whether you want to become famous for killing the monsters, or just seek a glorious death, you won't walk out of the valley alive. It was said that eventually the monsters in Dol du Loch all died due to lack of prey. They turned on each other until nothing was left standing. But the Viy quite possibly made its lair there. Maybe it was the Viy that killed all the monsters. And maybe it's just a matter of time until the Viy once again wakes up to cause destruction and death. But what do you think about the Viy of Maribor? Is it still hiding in Dol du Loch or somewhere else? Or perhaps it has long died since Alzurs? Till the next video. Bye.